had just made it worse. UN forces had finally stalled the Chinese advance and were starting to win back some hotly contested ground. But the outcome of this bloody little war, police action, as Truman had called it, was still very much in doubt. So, getting a chance to hit the gooks where it hurt was good for the soul. Off to the right, a solitary orange flare drifted down toward the town as it followed the slope of the mountain. Probably an illumination round that had gone off short. Minutes passed as the thunder of the barrage crashed through the valley. "Damn it, Wall," PFC Matt Boudris said at Wall's side. "What the hell is that?" "What? I don't see anything." "There," Boudris pointed. "Over the airstrip." Wall peered into the darkness. Some of the incoming shells had been set for air bursts in order to spray the ground with shrapnel, and he couldn't see much of anything beyond the slow-drifting flares and the flash of exploding ordnance. "I see flares." "Shit, Wall, are you blind? Look at that bright one. Look how it's moving." One flare, Wall saw, was brighter, the one he'd seen earlier over the mountain, glowing orange, looking a little like the gleam of a Halloween jack-o'-lantern. It was still moving down, no longer, he now noticed, with the slow parachute's drift of an illumination flare, but in sharp, short jerks, first here, now there, now over there. In moments, it had moved directly into the area above the airfield where the arty rounds were going off. "What the hell?" Wall said. "How come the arty isn't doing anything to it?" Somehow, it didn't seem natural that a flare could be smack in the middle of blast after blast and not go out. The parachute from which it was hanging should be shredded by now. Obviously, he thought, it wasn't a flare. "Maybe it's too quick," Boudris suggested. "Okay, but what is it?" "It's not a flare. Some kind of aircraft?" "Might be Russian," PFC Allen said, guessing. He sounded doubtful. "Or Chinese." "Hey, Lieutenant," Wall called. "You seeing this?" "I see it. It's just a flare." But Wall didn't believe that now. Not the way it was moving around inside that kill zone. The men watched it for long minutes as the artillery barrage continued. As the explosions began dying away, the light remained, becoming brighter, and still brighter. "Hey, Lieutenant," Karlowski said, "I don't like this." "Yeah," Evans said. "Yeah, what the hell is that thing?" The light had changed, pulsing now and shifting to a deep blue-green. Although Wall couldn't see any shape behind the rapidly increasing glare, he had the distinct impression that the thing was approaching them. And fast. "Lieutenant," Wall called. He shouldered his M1 rifle. "Permission to fire, sir." "Do it, Wall. All of you. Fire." Wall was still working with the idea that he was seeing some sort of Russian aircraft. He'd heard about some newfangled things that could hover, called helicopters, though he'd never seen one, and he wondered if that was what he was seeing. Damn, it was close. He couldn't hear a sound, but he guessed that the range was down to 100 yards. Taking aim, he squeezed the M1's trigger, and again, and again. Some of the other guys were firing now as well, and Wall distinctly heard the sharp whang of bullets striking metal. The object's reaction was immediate and startling. The light began pulsing faster, once going out completely, and the object was moving erratically from side to side. He heard a sound like diesel locomotive starting up. He wondered if it was going to crash. He wondered how it could be affected at all by armor-piercing rifle bullets if it could withstand the fury of an artillery barrage. He wondered... The beam hit him full on, a bright white glare like a searchlight. He instantly felt hot and tingling all over, felt it inside him, burning. He held up his hand and stared at it in horror. He could see the bones of his hand and arm right through his skin. Wall was still screaming when Boudris dragged him inside.